Welcome to Hoosier Harrison Homestead. This is Mark. Alright, I don't know how good the quality of this video is. It's really breezy outside and I'm underneath my Expedition. I've got a 96 Ford Expedition, Eddie Bauer, and has one of these winch systems for the spare tire. Well, back a couple months ago that cable broke and my spare tire fell off, and luckily I didn't cause an accident. I just stopped and went and picked it up. Today I thought I'd get it fixed because tomorrow we're heading out to go pick up my son from college, and I've been riding around with the spare tire in the back of the truck, and I'm tired of riding around with it in the back of the truck, so I'm going to try to fix it. So I went to hardware, got this stainless bolt, eye bolt, a couple fasteners for the cable, hooked it up. Too tight up here. The eye bolt hits, and that in turn leaves my spare tire to wobble. So I'm going to try to come up with a plan to remedy it, and take you along for the ride. So the next clip here that I splice in ought to be my idea, and we'll see if it works. Hang on a second. Mess on the bench. When we went to Cambodia, we sold everything we had except for our house. So I am basically starting over, and I don't have a lot of stuff sitting around that I can use, and I don't want to go spend a bunch of money because I don't have a lot of that to use. So I dug this PVC fitting. I don't even know what this is, out of somebody's trash, and figured I could use it for something. I thought maybe about using it for a potato gun, but my idea is I'm going to cut some of this off, and I'll cut some down here so I can go around that cable. So I'll have a big sleeve, and I'm thinking I'll be able to winch up tight against that, and this ought to be wide enough to keep my tire from wobbling, and I ought to be able to winch up tight to the bottom of that winch. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'll let you know here if it works. Alright. Not only do I not have everything I need, everything I once had, I don't even own a hacksaw. But I do own a die grinder, and that die grinder is going to cut this plastic and cut that groove, and I'm hoping it cuts it good, and I hope I don't have to go to the emergency room. So if I do, at least I'll have some footage of it. Didn't get that put on quite right. No wonder it's bouncing around. there you have it. I'm going to clean it up with a knife, go out to the truck, see if it works. Alright, like I said, I'm back under the truck. It's windy. I don't know if you're going to be able to see all this. I don't know if my camera's going to stay there. But my idea is put this sleeve on there like that and winch that up, and hopefully that'll ride. I may end up even having to put like a 2x4 or something across there, but I'm going to winch this up and we'll see what happens. So hold on for the ride. You probably ain't gonna be able to see that now. I'm gonna get my camera out. Alrighty. Put you back under here. Hey, this is the beauty of improvisation. Get right up underneath this thing. Pardon me while I get it all figured out, guys. Anyways, that'll be good enough. At least you can hear me cuss. Alright, right there is tight. I just don't like the way that rocks a little bit still. I'm thinking maybe I ought to put some 2x4s there, but I'm not sure. I'm thinking that ain't gonna ride real stiff. I might have. I get some 2x4s in there up against the frame, snug it up against the frame there. I'm thinking that'll work. I'm gonna go to the burn pile. I've got some 2x4 cutoffs left over from when I was burning my maple sap. Boiling my maple sap, not burning it. You don't burn that stuff, that's like liquid gold. So let me run and get that. I'm going to put you on pause. I'll be right back. I'm too old for this stuff. Alright, so what I got, I'm going to try to show you. I don't know if you can see it or not, because I can't see the screen, but I've got some 2x4 cutoffs. I got a couple 2x6s. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let this down just a little bit. Slide up those 2x6s first. See if that will help snug up the tire so I don't get any of this wobble. Because I don't want it working against that cable. I'm fairly confident that that PVC piece I put in there is going to hold. I've got a stainless bolt, stainless hardware, and if I can figure out how to get a picture into my video, I'll show you. But this truck just turned over 249,000 miles and it still runs like a dream, knock on wood. And all I need is this thing to kind of hold those snug up against those 2x6s. So let me slide out and winch this down. I think that's far enough. I think it's gonna work. I hate this kind of system they got, but work with what you got. Work with what you got. Dang, it's gonna hurt if this thing falls down. But I might win $10,000 on America's Funniest Videos. Alright. That's over on that side. Just about like I want. Gonna be over here. Alright, let me winch her up. question is, are those boards gonna stay in there? Last thing I need is have one of these boards come out and hit somebody. They slide around in there. No real way to tighten that down anymore. That's all I got. Let me try something with the 2x4s. Maybe I have to lay them up on edge. I don't know. Some hillbilly magic. Tell you that right now. Alright, I think I did it. Okay, let me see if I can bring this around and show you what I got. The wedge in between my tire and the frame are these 2x4s turned up on edge. See if I can show you how solid that is. Not perfect. Yeah, I may need to figure out a way to connect them together or something so they don't fall out. But I think it's going to work. I'll let you know what I've come up with at the very end. Alright y'all, that's what I did. I wasn't comfortable with those pieces of wood up in between my tire and my frame. I think it would have worked, but I'm just afraid that if I was hitting some pretty good bumps, maybe like railroad tracks, that those would fall out, and I definitely don't want to cause any kind of problem with anybody else. If I knew they wouldn't fall out, I'd leave them in there. So what I did is I've got this wedged up tight now, just with that PVC collar. I just took that up and it's wedged up tight against that winch. That winch won't travel unless you got the tool in there. It won't unravel. So I think I got it. I guess we'll see. You know, if you're watching this and you got an idea, I mean, basically all that cable does is that cable just comes down and lets the tire down. And if you got a better idea about that PVC collar, leave me a link or a comment below. And I appreciate any tips, advice, questions, like are you out of your freaking mind? I will attempt to answer all those. And but yeah, seriously, if you got any other ideas, let me know, because that's the best I can come up with. So anyways, work hard at whatever you're doing. Do it your way. God bless. We out. This is how much wiggle I got. There ain't much there. Driving down the road at 70 mile an hour, it may be something, I don't know. A little bonus clip for you guys. Let me show you what I work on 3D printers. I think I said that in one of my shop talks. Let me roll out here and show you my hitch cover that I printed. I printed this on a 3D printer because I was testing it to make sure it was working right. I was servicing a printer for somebody, and I printed me a hitch cover that is perfect. That's perfect for Hoosier Hares and Homestead. Have a good one.